NASA's James Webb Space Telescope has produced the deepest and sharpest infrared image of the distant universe to date. Known as Webb's first deep field, this image of galaxy cluster SMACS 0723 is overflowing with detail. The focal point of Webb's deep field image is a large, bright cluster of galaxies known as SMACS 0723, which sits about 4.6 billion light-years from Earth. Galaxy clusters are some of the largest gravitationally bound structures in the universe, containing hundreds to thousands of individual galaxies all glommed together. The brightest spots of light at the center of the image represent some of those larger galaxies, several of which appear to be actively merging together. The next thing that will catch your eye are these weird, worm-shaped arcs that are sort of emanating from the center of the image. These are background galaxies that are sitting behind the foreground cluster. Once their light hits the cluster mass bends that light and creates what's known as a gravitational lens. Like the cosmic combination of a magnifying glass and a funhouse mirror, gravitational lenses both warp and magnify the light of background galaxies. Both of these galaxies appear as bright, orange, curving lines that wrap around the central galaxy cluster. They seem incredibly long, longer even than the massive central cluster, because their light is being magnified so dramatically. Despite their large and looming appearance, the galaxies are in reality more than 13 billion light-years away, potentially making them some of the oldest observable galaxies in the universe. The big, bright, six-pointed objects in the foreground of the image are stars. Almost everything else you can see is a galaxy or cluster of galaxies. These galaxies come in two major varieties. Look right of the bright star at the image's center and you'll see a perfect spiral galaxy, just like our own Milky Way. Spiral galaxies are active, star-forming galaxies, and they tend to be filled with hotter, younger stars that glow in whitish-bluish light. Elliptical galaxies are kind of dead, they have already formed all of their stars. The massive blue stars die off first, and you are left with the old red stars. Generally, the bluer galaxies in this image are younger spiral galaxies, while the redder galaxies are old, dead elliptical galaxies.